So right now, as we wait for more news on these 10 hostages who there's some kind of holdup, and we're not sure exactly what it is. So we'll continue to dig into that story for you. But right now, the Israeli military is investigating this heartbreaking claim by Hamas that 10-month-old baby, Kafir Bibas, the youngest of all the hostages, who has spent a fifth of his life in their captivity, also his mother, Cherie, and another toddler, Ariel, his adorable brother in the middle picture that you see on our wall. There are reports that they have been killed. These are not confirmed. Of course, everyone is hoping and praying that this is not the case. The IDF saying the barbarism and cruelty of Hamas is on full display as everybody in the world has watched this family and others. So let's go live to Tel Aviv and Major Doron Spielman, IDF International Spokesman. Major, good to have you with us again today. You know, we all sort of catch our breath when we see this report. What can you tell us? What do you know?
First of all, thank you for having me. This is, as you mentioned, a heartbreaking story from the get-go. One of hundreds, but especially given the ages of these sweet little children. On October 7th, Kfir, who's 10 months old now, and his 3-year-old brother, the mother and father were in their pastoral community located just a few kilometers from the Gaza Strip when terrorists literally yanked them out of their beds and pulled them out of the home. In fact, a video was taken showing the mother, Cherie, holding this little baby and her son to her chest. And that's the last we've seen of them since they were hauled off into Gaza. A particularly cruel gesture, even for
this video, I'm sorry, Major, but I just want to show people this video that you're watching. This is Cherie and her 2 sons, Ariel and Kafir. You can see the terror on her face. And the word is that the story that we have heard is that she was in the bomb shelter with her boys. That's why she has a blanket wrapped around herself and both of them. And this is Hamas, with their hands on her family, taking them away from their home. And the husband was seeking safety. He put all of them in the bomb shelter. So what do we know now, Major? How do you go about trying to confirm this report from Hamas?
We had initial information at the beginning of the week, which we did release, that they had been traded by Hamas to another organization and they were being held somewhere in the southern Gaza Strip. Then today, Hamas made this announcement that they had been killed. Again, our hearts are with the family. We're assessing this based on all of our intelligence, both people on the ground, the information, all the ways that we've been able to gather intelligence now. And part of that are the reports that Hamas puts out, but we know these reports have often been wrong. We're certainly hoping that this one is wrong. But this is another example. Not only was this family ripped out of their beds and the movie, the video that you showed us, but they were kept in an area by Hamas strategically to protect them, their efforts. I mean, the terrorists use these families to protect them. And if they were hurt, it is just another example of how low Hamas will go in order to try to cover their terrorist efforts. Even a 10-month-old baby is not out of question for them.
All right, Doron Spielman, Major, thank you very much. We will continue to wait for more information. Obviously, very hard to deal with Hamas and get clear communication, despite the fact that these exchanges keep going on. So thank you very much, Major.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.